The Crime Syndicate operating from Waterkloof Heights. This video uncovers a deeply rooted crime syndicate operating within Waterkloof Heights, a network that is so organized and vast that it stretches across both sides of the N1 highway. The aim of this narrative is to expose how the syndicate works, the challenges law enforcement faces, and the need for community and governmental action.
Disclaimer. This video is based on information gathered from various sources. Due to the sensitive nature of the topic, some facts may be altered or dramatized for entertainment purposes. The content is not intended to be used as factual evidence or for any legal action. It cannot be used to combat crime, identify individuals, or make arrests. Viewer discretion is advised.
Number 1. Exposing the syndicate. Mr. Solomon, a concerned resident of Waterkloof Heights, had long suspected that certain houses in the neighborhood were being used by a criminal syndicate. These homes, rented out to tenants, turned out indeed to be hubs for criminal activities at closer investigation. On Monday, Mr. Solomon secured permission from the property owners to enter and search these suspected homes. Accompanied by pool security, the South African Police Service, and local volunteers, Mr. Solomon raided the properties. Inside, they uncovered numerous stolen items, including items taken from Mr. Solomon's own business. The inhabitants of these homes were illegal immigrants. Despite the successful recovery of the stolen goods, no arrests were made. The harsh reality is that the criminals still occupy these properties and continue their operations without facing any consequences. Life for them continues uninterrupted. Number 3. How the syndicate operates. The operations of the syndicate are systematic and widespread. Several groups of people operate within a large geographic area, stealing goods from homes on both sides of the N1 highway. Some of the criminals reside in informal settlements, while others live in houses perched on the mountain slopes of Waterkloof Heights. The latter group holds a strategic advantage, as they can observe the movements and the security measures of the residents in the lower-lying areas, making it easier to plan their thefts. Once they steal an item, it is immediately transported to a central hub, a large zone between the highway and Waterkloof Heights. This hub serves as a collection point. The stolen goods are stored and packaged here. At irregular intervals, a truck arrives along the highway. The items are loaded at lightning speed, and the stolen goods are transported far away from Pretoria. Why did the police do nothing? The core issue lies in the laws of South Africa, which often protect criminals more than law-abiding citizens. Area A on the map, the primary base for the syndicate, is a sprawling informal settlement housing thousands of people, most of whom are undocumented illegal immigrants. The land is owned by the National Weather Service, meaning the police cannot legally enter without permission from the landowner. Even if permissions were granted, entering the area is a dangerous task. The residents are all armed with guns, knives, and pangas, and they are not afraid to use them. The settlement also hosts several illegal shebeens, which are partially funded by the proceeds of the stolen goods. The community within Area A is tightly knit. Residents work together to keep outsiders, whether law enforcement or concerned citizens, at bay. The lack of physical barrier or fence around the property complicates matters, making it easy for the criminals to escape at the first sign of a raid. Similarly, the private homes rented out to illegal immigrants are also out of reach for the police. Without explicit permission, officers cannot enter these properties. Even when they do, they cannot make arrests unless they can prove, beyond doubt, that a specific person committed the crime. Although the stolen goods from the property were found in these homes, the police were unable to make any arrests because there was no direct evidence linking any specific individuals to the theft of any specific items. Lessons learned. The experience highlights the sobering reality. In order to catch a criminal, one needs solid evidence such as camera footage or identifiable fingerprints. Even with such evidence, the legal process is frustratingly complex. The police need either permission or a warrant to enter a property, and securing a warrant requires proof that the suspect is indeed inside the house. Additionally, many crimes are committed by undocumented individuals, rendering the fingerprints useless. Despite all the setbacks, the syndicate has been exposed. While these criminals remain free, their operations are no longer hidden. We owe a lot of debt and gratitude to Full Security and the police for their bravery in confronting this criminal network. Conclusion. The syndicate operating in Waterkloof Heights is no small-scale issue. It is a highly organized mafia that requires more than local security measures to be dismantled. This problem cannot be solved solely by residents or private security companies. It demands intervention from government, including a coordinated police and army task force to barricade and take control of this criminal settlement. Is there a solution? According to a local police officer, the answer is yes, but it requires a coordinated and large-scale operation under the leadership of the local councillor.